Hi, Bulldogs. This is Miss Fowler with First Page Fridays. It is Friday, September 18th, 2020. Today I'm going to be sharing with you Front Desk by Kelly Yang. It's one of our Junior Book Award nominees. It's available in the library. You can put it on hold through Destiny, and we're also getting 2 copies of this in ebook format, so you can read it through Destiny Discover. It's also available on Sora. All right, so here is the first page or so of Front Desk. Chapter 1. My parents told me that America would be this amazing place where we could live in a house with a dog, do whatever we want, and eat hamburgers till we were red in the face. So far, the only part of that we've achieved is the hamburger part, but I was still holding out hope, and the hamburgers here are pretty good. The most incredible burger I've ever had was at the Houston Space Center last summer. We weren't planning on eating there. Everybody knows that museum food is 50,000 times more expensive than outside food. But one whiff of the sizzling bacon as we passed by the cafe and my knees wobbled. My parents must have heard the howls of my stomach, because the next thing I knew, my mother was rummaging through her purse for coins. We only had enough money for one hamburger, so we had to share. But man, what a burger! It was mile high with real bacon and mayonnaise and pickles. My mom likes to tease that I devoured the whole thing in one gulp, leaving the 2 of them only a couple of crumbs. I'd like to think I gave them more than that. The other thing that was great about the Space Center was the free air conditioning. We were living in our car that summer, which sounds like a lot of fun, but actually wasn't because our car's AC was busted. So after the burger, my dad parked himself in front of the vent and stayed there the entire rest of the time. It was like he was trying to turn his fingers into popsicles. My mom and I bounced from exhibit to exhibit instead. I could barely keep up with her. She was an engineer back in China, so she loves math and rockets. She oohed and awed over this module and that module. I wish my cousin Shen could have been there. He loves rockets too. When we got to the photo booth, my mother's face lit up. The booth took a picture of you and made it look like you were a real astronaut in space. I went first. I put my head where the cardboard cutout was and smiled when the guy said, "Cheese." When it was my mom's turn to take her photo, I thought it would be funny to jump into her shot. The result was a picture of her in an astronaut suit hovering over Earth and me standing right next to her in my flip flops doing bunny ears with my fingers. My mother's face crumbled when she saw her picture. She pleaded with the guy to let her take another one, but he said, "No can do, 1 picture per person." For a second, I thought she was going to cry. We still have the picture. Every time I look at it, I wish I could go back in time. If I could do it all over again, I would not photobomb my mom's picture, and I'd give her more of my burger. Not the whole thing, but definitely some more bites. So that's the first page and a half of Front Desk by Kelly Yang. Again, you can put it on hold in Destiny. We have it in print version and an ebook version, and it's available on Sora. If you read Front Desk or any of the other Junior Book Award nominee books, you can send me an email at rfowler, Fowler, at greenvilleschools.us, and you'll set up a time to come to the library to tell me about your reading the book, and you will get credit for that. If you read 3, you can attend our celebration in the spring. Thank you so much. I hope everybody has a great weekend.